Everybody, so Rex here. Today we're checking out King Kong from Neca, and that's literally all he's called. Here's the box, King Kong. Now I've been looking for this particular King Kong because if you look at the back of the box, it shows some pretty cool accessories that it comes with, and it comes with a Patagonian Dawn and a pit monster. And this is the Kong I've been looking for because of these figures. So if you're looking for this particular Kong, make sure you look at the back side and see that it says this. Alright, so you get the right one with these accessories because it is pretty cool. So before we get into all that, let's go over his accessories because he comes with quite a bit of accessories. So Kong comes with 2 open hands and 2 closed fists. And he also comes with a stick. Also, he comes with an interchangeable head to make him angry. So we're going to actually take a look at this head right now because we're looking at these accessories. And this is a really nicely detailed head. Look at this. This is just really nice head. Woo, that's pretty nice. And one thing I will just say is Neca nailed it with these eyes. Look at those eyes. Just look at that. It almost looks alive. Oh, it looks so good. That just looks amazing. Yeah, that just looks really nice there. Let's put that to the side. Here is the stick. And it's a really nice detailed stick too. I really like it. It looks pretty good. Yeah, very nice stick. A little bit soft plastic. Doesn't bend too much, but yeah, really nice. And here are his open hands. So you can see that, and they're also really nicely detailed. And you can do the clap. And they also have these bits here, so there's a good bit of use and articulation you get out of the hands. And here are his closed hands right there. So those are pretty sweet as well. And now we'll move on to King Kong himself. And here we have King Kong, and he is a really nicely done figure. And this is a big figure. I mean, this is a big Kong. I'll bring in some comparisons here in a second, but this is a really big Kong, and it's really nicely done here, and it's very nice. This is a really good Neca figure. Down here, this whole lower section of Kong is made of soft pliable plastic for his legs, for them articulation wise, so you can move his legs like that, and you can move them pretty far back too, so he's got really good articulation down in the leg area. Though on mine, when I bend this leg, it pinches, so I use a X-Acto blade to get this popped out so that doesn't happen. But yeah, so you can see how that works. And we get into this head of Kong, and oh my goodness, this is an amazing head. Look at that. Look at those eyes. Look at those eyes. Look at those eyes. They did so well. It looks alive. I mean, look at that. He just looks alive. Look at that. It looks so cool. And his jaw is articulated, so you can move his mouth open and close. Are you copying me? Are you copying me? But yeah, he's got pretty nice detail there, and the cuts and everything look so good. Oh, it just, well, you know, probably don't feel good for Kong here, but how that detail and everything looks amazing figure. And for Kong's articulation, it is really good. He can bend his arm there, bend his arm down. He's got a rotation here at the shoulder. He's got a really deep bend there at the elbow here because of how it's made there. And it's got a swivel down here, swivel up here. His hands are full 360 and can rotate. He's got a, wow, okay, so I've never done this before, but he can pretty much rotate him all the way around. Now he's facing backwards. So you can do that for articulation. And he does have rockers side to side. He's got a pretty good back crunch and a pretty good forward crunch. And again, shows you the legs, they move out. They can move out all the way. Look at that. You can do a splits. He's got a big knee bend there. He's got a feet rocker back here. And then it can also bend back and, well, bend back and then forward a little bit. And yeah, so this Kong is super articulated here. And you can also take his stick right here and just plug it into his hand. So he's ready to bash some little cave pit monsters, or ready to smash at a Patagonian Dawn. Don't worry, we'll take a look at those guys in a sec, but we want to get the king out of the way first. But yeah, it's a really nicely done Kong. And to swap out the head is really simple. I don't know why on my figure here, all his parts are pretty easy to bend, but normally I use a hairdryer to warm up Neca's figures so they don't break or anything. But I think just from the really hot heat that we've been having here, he's pretty loose, at least on mine. So you can easily pop off the head like so, and you just take this and you can plug it on like so. And there you go. Now he's got a different head. Now he's all angry. And you can also pop up the wrist very simply, though I do want to show this bit. And inside the hand here, you can see that it's actually, the fur goes into the hand. That's not necessary, but they did do that. And it's easy to swap out the hands. You just plug them in really easy. Make sure you grab the right hand. So you just plug it in like that. And now we're going to take a look at the pit monster. And doesn't this look kind of like a skull crawler? Doesn't it kind of look like one? Though I'm not sure if this is based off the skull crawler, because this guy was never in the movie, the original King Kong. So I don't know. I don't know what this comes from. Maybe a concept art from the movie way back then, but I don't know. I don't know. But this is a pretty cool little guy, and he's very well articulated as well. His head can move all around. He's got a rotation all around there, and his mouth can open and close. And it's pretty nicely detailed in there, so we're going to open that mouth. You can get that mouth pretty wide. So there you go. It's a nice look at the little pit monster here. And yeah, that is a really, really nicely done little guy. Very cool scalies and everything. Looks really good. Even the... Look at that! The fingers are painted. The little clawsies, are painted. Look at that! Look at that! I never noticed that before. But they're painted! Oh, that's so nice. So nice to see that. Very cute. So that has been the skull crawler right there, and now we'll move on to the Pterodon, and this is a really nice looking Pterodon as well. For his articulation, he's got a rotation here up at the head, and his mouth can open really wide. Oh, so he can get really, really wide open there. And his tongue's painted in there, and he's got little cute little eyes. Look at him. He's just so cute. So cute. He's got little tiny, little, gripply little fingers up there, and nice little hands, little toe feet there, though they are very thin, so I would recommend being careful with those. The wings are just solid, but I don't think they're going to break any time. And yep, nice back section there. Well, it may not break any time. It feels very solid, like it's not going to break. You can bend this. See, I'm flapping it right now, pretty hard, and it's fine. The wings aren't delicate, which is nice. And yeah, all around, I think it's a really good little pterosaur and a nice little inclusion. And now for a quick comparison, here is NECA's Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla, and with the King Kong. And you can see this King Kong towers over Godzilla here. I mean, just look at that. Just look at that. He's like a whole 2 inches, or maybe an inch and a half taller than this guy. This is a big Kong. It's a big Kong figure. Very big. And this has been a look at King Kong from NECA. And what really sold me on picking up this King Kong is the inclusion of these two monsters from Skull Island. I think this is really cool, and I hope NECA does the T-Rex from the original King Kong as well. I think that would be really, really cool. And in the, even though Anne, I think, should have been put in this set, I think that would be a really cool thing if they did the T-Rex and included Anne with the T-Rex and maybe a tree. So you can put Anne up there with the T-Rex and have Kong fight. I think that'd be pretty cool. I think that'd be really cool. Definitely would pick that up. But yeah, this is a really good set. It comes with pretty good accessories, really good. It would have been cool if this angry head had articulated jaw like this one, because then you could have this mouth open and you'd be all angry and be like, "Roar!" But besides that, I think it's a really, really cool set. And yeah, very, very, very happy to got it. Yep, my stuttering. But anyways, that has been a look at it, and I hope to see you all on the next video. Until then, have a great day and stay cool out there, and goodbye!